First video. Police officers were dispatched in response to a reported dispute involving battery. After completing their investigation, the suspect attempted to leave the scene with an item officers believed belonged to the residence. When asked to surrender the item so they could verify whether it had been stolen, she repeatedly refused to comply with their orders.
Okay, so, first of all, I'm hoping she hit me in the face with a wrench. She's in there. You might need some Paladol and hog pie. She's not going to come easy.
Great.
I asked for my phone.
112-1074.
The Fannings have been acquaintances of mine for 9 years. I live right down the road. Keith told me not to go anywhere, that I'm waiting for him to come back.
Hi, ma'am. Can you just wait right there for me, please?
Bobby is...
Did he see what happened?
He can go. No. He pulled up at the wrong time, dude.
You can go.
Yeah. Are you going to Amanda's?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sweetie. I'll get a hold of you if I can get my phone.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I walked in and I'm my fluffy self, and I introduced myself, and
So you haven't met before?
Nope, never met.
Do you live here?
No.
Does she live here?
No. But
So
this
neither
is
of you live here?
right. But the brother was home. The older brother was home. I'm always
brother
welcome
of
here.
who?
Okay, so there's Bobby, the younger brother, and then there's Keith, the older brother. Okay, Keith lives in the garage. All right, the mom is inside on a breathing machine. They just got his 11-year-old son to take back to the East Coast. The mom, Bobby, and his 11-year-old. So she's in here just whack-a-daddle-do, and I walk in and I said, hi, well, nice to meet you. Is Bobby here? She goes, no, he won't be back until da-da-da. I said, okay. It was my misunderstanding. I thought she said she was getting ready to go with them. Bobby is biased about this right now because he still thinks that he can get in her pants. I'm just keeping it real. This is what happens. She's the flavor of the week or the project of the week. And if she does not put out, then it'll turn awkward. He'll still keep her around, but
Okay, so what
it'll
happened?
fizzle.
You walk in, you ask
I
for
walk
your
in,
phone?
I sit down, and I start looking. Here, come with me.
No, let's talk here. I don't want you going near
It's
her.
no. Tell her to go over there, and I would like
Ma'am?
to show you something.
I want you to talk to me right here.
Relevant.
Okay, talk to me. Use your words.
My mother's cabin on private property has been broken into several times, and this was mentioned. This was mentioned last time I was there. I even mentioned it to my church people.
Okay, I'm talking about today.
This is relevant. Please give me a second, please. It all ties in. Okay? Me and Bobby have known each other on and off for 9 years. So we have one of those relationships where, you know, okay, 1 minute we're getting along, 1 minute we're not. He'll try to get me in bed. I'll tell him no. He'll 2 days later, we're cool again. Meth is a... and
Okay.
that's
With all due respect, I don't care about...
me
So
neither.
I'm asking what happened today.
I'm letting you know.
I don't care if you think it's relevant or not. I need to know what happened right now.
Okay, so I walk in, I sit down, and I put my phone somewhere. I wouldn't have left without it. Well, he insists that my phone is not in there, and every time I go to reach for something, to lift something up that was my brother's, or was my son's, or was mine, there's a whole bin of clothes in there. I could describe some of them to you. I bet they're dry rot. That's how old they are. It's the point. We knew, like my stepdad knew, my 21-year-old son knew. We all knew that someone was going on that private property and stealing.
Okay. Here, today.
Yeah, she picked up something. She said, you need to now. I said, no, I don't. I'm not leaving anywhere without my phone. I've known Bobby forever. You need to chill out. She's like, it's not like that. We're not hooking up. I said, honey, I don't care if you guys are hooking up. I just came over to say hi. I wanted to see Miss Donna so I could tell her that I was doing good, that I'm in a program. Last time she saw me, she was helping me. She put me in her house, gave her house to me, and that's why she's in the shed. I'm not trying to be any type of way. She wouldn't let me touch any of my own stuff she's trying to say is hers. And that's when she stood up, she screamed, and I said, honey, I have PTSD. You don't want to yell. I said, I'll leave in just a minute as soon as I find my phone. I'm 40 years old. I'm not going to just... I'm welcome in this house. I'm very welcome in this house. The only reason Bobby on speakerphone, he goes, who is this? She goes, it's whatever, bitch face. He goes, tell that other bitch to leave now. Because he wants to get in her pants and he thinks that she's going to get jealous. It means nothing.
Okay.
And
So
after
what happened
this...
with your eye being the way it is?
Well, that's... Can we please walk forward? Because I'm sure
you're
there's...
You're gonna tell me what happened, and then if I need to go see something, I will.
Okay, well, there's probably like A, B, C, or D that have blood on them. She was frantic and picking up anything and everything she could to hit me in the face with. And I'm just trying to hold her back. She weighs less than my 17-year-old daughter. I could throw her for a long dart.
Who touched you first?
She did.
How did she touch you?
She told me to get out. I said, no, I'm going to get my phone. And she goes, bitch, out.
Okay, so at what point did you then go to hold her?
When she was reaching for weapons to hit me in the face with. She doesn't have one scratch. I'm pressing 4 charges. I probably need stitches. I'm not sure.
You need an ambulance?
No, not yet. I want to make sure I get my things out of there. Were you one of the officers down on Florence Avenue about the cabin? The mysterious what's going on?
No, that's probably the other guy that I get confused with a lot.
Well, I know there's a bunch of, between us, there's a bunch of meth heads that live down in the corner. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay. I need you to stay focused, and I'm not going to ask you again, because we've went off track like 20 times now.
It is all irrelevant.
No,
My
it's
stuff
not.
is in
I don't
there.
give a shit about a log cabin somewhere else. I care about what happened here right now, okay? Give me a second to go talk to her.
They said there was a screwdriver involved. Is there any screwdriver? Okay. So you don't have any weapons on you or anything? Okay.
School board unit calling, go ahead.
My friend that knows her, I don't know this girl. I'm staying here in the shadow because I moved away. So we stay here. They're not even home. They would take his son back to his mom's.
Okay.
So he's going to be about another hour before he gets here.
Okay.
That's the girl.
You were you 10-1. All I copied is Shade.
Oh, so this is your house?
No, it is my friend's house.
Okay.
I'm staying in the shed where all of my things are. She keeps touching my things. I don't want to
you get any
where my
calls
room is
for
touching my things.
backed up
And
traffic
it's
on
got my
Shade?
friend Bobby's stuff in there
You have
too.
a
But they're not here. Come back when he's here. She wouldn't listen. I asked her several times to leave. She wouldn't leave. I let her stay long enough for the rain to let up. She still wouldn't leave. She tried to take, leaving with his stuff. I never saw her with the phone. She keeps saying that there's a phone in there. I asked his brother to go in and look, but he doesn't.
Did he get your name already?
No.
Okay. What's your name?
Crystal.
So this is where you've been living for how long?
A couple weeks.
All right, all right. And you said, who's your boyfriend?
He's not my boyfriend. He's just a friend of mine.
So
10-5.
what's her affiliation to the house?
Dispatch 1 call.
She was a friend. Was a friend of his. So an ex-girlfriend, whatever.
Of Robert?
Yeah, an ex-flame, something like that. She's obviously got a jealousy issue. But
Okay.
I'm just his friend.
So what's she doing here?
She come here to talk to
Dispatch
him,
1 call 41.
and she keeps pawing all over my things, trying to say that they're hers. They're not. They're mine. You
Okay.
know, if you got an issue, come back and talk to Bobby.
Dispatch 1 call 42.
But there was no physical altercation?
Because
Oh.
she was trying to take his things,
Call 1
and I said, you're not
42.
leaving with those, and I went to grab
Signal
them.
14, just trying to raise 1 call 41 for a 67.
9 dispatch, I'm clear from here. Show me the dual signal for
I punched her while she was hitting me.
10-49.
She has scratches on her
Who
chest.
touched you first?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. She went to swing on me, and I reacted. So I don't know who actually hit who first, but
Was she
1
visiting
call
anyone
42,
at the time?
dispatch.
She
What
came to
units do
see-
you have 10-8?
Bobby, he's not here, and I repeatedly for the past 2 hours asked her to leave. She will not leave. I said,
1 call 10.
Wayne's letting her,
and
you can go now. And she keeps touching my things. These are my things. That's my room. Pretty much right now.
35,
And
37,
I've
and
asked her
38
several
are
times
tied
to
up.
leave. They've asked her to leave because I called them up, and they said, you need to leave.
That's clear.
And she wouldn't leave. And she was trying to steal his headphones and his shoes. And I don't know whether she got the headphones or
1 call
not.
37,
How long you
copy
been
your
staying
budget
here?
clear.
Couple weeks.
Copy that. 1 call 42.
Give your ID on your license?
I don't know where my ID is right now, to be honest with you.
I can,
The whole room's
I
in
wrote
mess.
all of her stuff down. I was just gonna go to my truck and run it quick.
Yeah, they're not here. They went to take Bobby's son back to his mom's. He'd be back in about an hour. And that's what I tried to tell her, come back when Bobby's here. She's not going to go taking his things or touching my things and taking my things.
We should bring out the weapons, though. That
There was no weapons, and you know it.
Just talk to me.
Sorry.
Sorry. So, what do you want to do?
I just want her to leave. I don't want to press charges or anything. I just want her to leave.
Was there anybody else here during
Keith
this
was
time?
here. He was around back in his room.
So he didn't see anything.
No,
Was
he
there
just
any
heard some
cameras?
shit.
Something like this ever happened with her before?
I've only met her one other time for like 2 seconds.
Okay. Alright.
You know, I don't like this shit. I like to keep to myself and be quiet.
I see your
I've been the coolest person. I've been annihilated her, and I didn't.
Where is vehicle red again?
And she, 54.
Okay. Let me see one more time,
Advising
sorry.
the right hand lane east on Cruiseville and Lateral Bridge to the West Chevy Tahoe and a West Chevy
The eastbound lane.
Alright, just give me a second, okay?
I need my phone found
Chevy
immediately.
11290 to 1022.
Why is it that the sheriffs don't treat?
Face.
Because there's jurisdictions, and this is the city.
Do you have any marks anywhere else on your arms or anything?
Well, I'm not sure yet. This guy was shredding me. Why are you guys being rude to me?
I'm just taking a picture of the
Listen,
injuries.
I have PTSD.
Okay.
I have diagnosis.
I do too. All of us here are vets, okay?
Okay.
So, with all due respect, please be cooperative so that we can get this resolved as
If
quickly
you guys
as we
just
can.
got mauled, I wouldn't expect you to be perfect and
Do you have any
roses.
other marks? Can we check
I'm
for
not
that?
sure yet, sir. Bear with me one moment, please.
Handling calls.
I want my freaking phone before she does something to it. It is
You
a...
want to see if you have any other injuries that we document?
Yes, sir, I'll do that, but I would really like my phone. This is one of my Nana's old plates. This is broken all over
Hey,
the
can you just
floor.
put that down, please?
Am I making you nervous, sir?
Yeah, you are.
Well, that's insane.
You don't want me nervous, all right? I do other things.
Are you threatening me?
No, I'm just letting you know what happens.
Let's threaten the girl with blood on her face because she has PTSD and is trying to be reasonable.
Man, listen.
Can I just talk to you,
All
dude?
they're trying to do is conduct the investigation. And the only thing that they need from you is to answer their questions.
I've been
And
trying
then we can all get
to.
out of the rain.
But it's not yes and no
What's a
questions.
good phone number for you?
See, that's a good question. 94. That is my mother's address, and that is where they are stealing my family's stuff from. If you will notice, please. That's the brothers. He didn't have anything to do with it. He told me I don't have to leave, that I'm more than welcome here, like I would want to stay here. I might stay and have a beer with him before I go back. My kids have to see me like this, and they're going to say, Mom, why did you fight? You guys, do you know Sergeant Zelensky at all? He would be so proud of me. You have no idea how much I have changed, and I don't care who takes that funny or what. But this guy right here, this one, standing here in the middle of you guys.
So we're just 22ing this?
Yeah, I think this is mutual combat.
Yeah.
36.
Copy.
I bet. Please don't do it.
For the sake of having her not want to come back at all, do you have any idea where her phone's at?
No,
Did
I
you
never
ever
saw
see her with her phone?
For the 2 hours that she's been here, I've never once seen her.
Okay.
Everyone has
worry.
Everyone has a bad day. I get it. Everyone has a bad day. Can we start over because you're making me feel some type of way? I already feel
I
bad.
don't know what that means, but okay. All right, hey, this is what's going to happen. You're going to gather your things right here. Is that all your stuff?
Keith told me to wait for him.
All right. Well, Keith is not here. I haven't talked. I'm not doing that.
We're gonna
No. You're going to get your things and you're going to leave.
Okay. Without my phone? Probably not a good
Yeah,
idea.
I'm not going in this residence. I don't have a search warrant, anything like that, to grab whatever you say is in there.
If
You're
I
going to have to
don't-
come back at a later time and get your things. But right now, you're going to leave.
That's not going to work. So
Yeah,
we're going to
it
have to
is.
call for a second opinion.
No, that's not how this
I'll
works.
serve as a second opinion. That's what's going to happen.
Can we call?
No, we cannot call
Rose?
anything. You can gather
Hold
your
on.
things or you can leave, or we're going to be at a different
Hold
step.
on. I need you guys to calm down and breathe.
No,
I am
you
breathing.
don't control this.
I'm not trying to control it.
Yeah,
I
you
have
are.
blood streaming down my face, and you're being really meanish.
No, you don't.
This
Gather your
isn't
things.
your registered address.
Listen to me. It's not her address either.
She actually lives here in a shack, and she has her things
She's
in
staying
there.
here for like 2 days,
And
so
we
he can.
You're allowed to be here.
I can
Okay.
call Keith. He'll come home.
But I don't know Keith.
Yeah.
Keith lives here.
Okay, but Keith isn't
It's
here
Donna's
now.
son, Bobby's brother.
Okay, so just so how you're aware how this can also work too.
Okay.
Is if we go to someone's residence and there's someone hanging out outside of it, or in this case, inside of it.
He told me to wait, and that's why I
then
have
we
his
can
number.
determine that a crime has been committed. And loitering and prowling doesn't
A
only
crime
happen.
has been committed.
Okay, and it's being documented. It was a fight between
She
two
needs
people.
to go to jail on pressing charges. And why don't we just go in?
No, you need to listen. All right, you've been doing a lot of talking.
Why don't you go in and get my phone for me, and then I'll bounce.
I'll
Please.
ask her, but she already told me no. I'll ask her.
You told me no? Bear with me 1 moment, because I'm going to call the
You want me
mother.
to ask her?
I'm going to call the mother. I'm calling Donna.
Hey, you keep saying all these names. It doesn't matter. You don't live here. You need to get
Neither
your
does
things
she.
and go. But I'm starting to think you smoke so much meth you can't make rational decisions and care for your own.
That's very unfortunate. Very
That
close
is very
minded.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
All right.
I have.
So
it.
again, for the 5th time, get your things and get going.
Can I please?
I'm not
have-
telling you again.
Yes, sir. I need your badge number, and I need a
1-6
little.
Officer Arena.
Bear with me.
AR.
Okay, you're gonna have to do that again in a second.
I'll give you my card.
Please do.
All right. So stop digging in your purse, gather your things, and let's go.
Okay.
Do you know anyone here that lives at this house, that owns this house,
Actually,
that can
they're
trespass
calling
her?
right now. They're
Okay.
calling right now.
Who is that? Robert, it's Officer Lynn, Sarasota Police. How are you?
How you doing? I'm alright. How you doing?
How close are you to the house?
No, I'm like an hour and a half away.
Oh. Are you the renter of this house?
No, my mother owns the house. I stay there.
Your mother owns the house.
Yes, my mother.
Can I use this phone? Okay. What's your mother's name?
Don.
Miss Donna, do you own 305 North?
Yes.
So what are we
Can you put her on so I can talk to her?
Yeah.
Hello. Actually, go ahead and go
Okay,
ahead.
but we're
Okay.
going to walk down the street.
Donna,
That's fine.
Donna, it's Officer Lynn, Sarasota
I'm gonna-
Police. You own the house here at 305?
Yes, I do.
Okay. What's this young lady's name?
I'm sorry.
What's her name, Eric?
I'm sorry, what?
Ma'am, what's your name?
My name is Cherokee.
Cherokee. Do you know a young lady by the name of Cherokee? Okay. Have you ever given her permission to stay outside or on the property of your house? Because she's giving us a hard time and doesn't want to leave the property.
Well, she has to leave the property. She doesn't live there. In fact, I haven't seen her
Okay.
in months.
This-
I wanted
You just
to
said
see
you don't
you.
live here and you need to leave.
I understand that. I was planning on leaving upon me getting my purse, my phone. The little girl won't give me my phone back and refuses to let me in the room and hit me in the face with a weapon 3 times.
Oh, well, I'm not getting into that. I'm not there, so
Okay.
I don't know what happens. I
Right.
do know that I knew Crystal was there. She said she would stay there for me.
Right.
And that's the only one other than Keith that's allowed on the property.
Right. Okay, well,
So you-
Keith did ask me to stay. I feel uncomfortable, so I'm going to go.
No, yeah.
Again, I feel uncomfortable,
And-
so I'm going to go, but I do need my phone back upon leaving.
Thank you.
Okay, and what about all of my family's belongings out there?
I just said an officer standby. You're going to have to literally call non-emergency,
Okay.
and you're going to have to be off property
Okay.
and have an officer respond,
I'll
and
stand
then we
right
can
there.
have a discussion.
Oh, that's your phone.
This is not yours. This is hers.
Sorry for my outburst.
You're fine. You weren't outbursting with me. You're okay. She told me you're allowed to be here too, by the way. She said you're allowed to be here to hang out with the house.
If I would have done something to her, it would be bad. Okay. Can you do me a solid? Do you have a Dave number?
I do not.
Do you have a sheriff's office number?
For who? The regular, just the Sarasota
Either
County
Mr.
Sheriff's Office?
Miller, or to have Shelly come out, or Dawn, or JP.
I would suggest you meeting them at the Salvation Army
Oh
in
no,
the morning.
they're gonna meet me right here. I'm getting my phone. I'll do it off property though.
Okay, well, the Sheriff's Office isn't going to respond to get your phone, and two of the 3
Why?
names you mentioned are not uniformed.
Why can't everyone grow
Law
up for a
enforcement.
minute? And she stand right here.
We're going to
What
talk
if-
off the property.
Okay.
Touch one call 5.
I'm gonna need all of your names and badge
If you're
numbers.
going to
Sure.
start moving towards that road, you're going to have my name and badge number and a case report where you're going to go to jail. Move now. I'm not telling you again.
Wow. Okay. I'll just add class action lawsuit.
You're welcome to do that.
I would suggest the sidewalk over there.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I know. Well, there's that.
Ma'am, come over to the sidewalk. Let's go.
Okay. All right.
The sidewalk, not on the street. It's a public right-of-way.
PTSD or anything like that?
I'm not going to disclose any information of my personal life to you. Okay?
And so she gets to hit me with weapons. And she's not going to jail. It's very inspirational for my next fight.
Is there
Okay.
anything else we can do to help you?
No.
Just to clarify, both of you have marks on your bodies. You're on a property that you're not allowed to be on and got into a physical altercation with someone.
I am.
As you were trying to take
on
items
this
from
property.
her.
Take items? My items?
Okay, I'm just telling you what happened.
Okay. So now, how do I get, what steps do I go from here to acquire pictures taken of all of my family's belongings? Or should I have my family come down here with their attorneys and to take pictures? I'm so serious.
You can do an officer standby at a later time when the homeowner is home, and there can be a discussion between the homeowner, yourself, and the officers in regards to what may or may not be yours inside, but we have no way to prove that you have anything in that house. So that would be a civil issue.
Okay, do me a favor. Try calling. Oh, wait, I might be able to.
We're not making any more phone calls.
Okay, that's fine.
This is for you to call non-emergency.
This is Miss Donna's.
From that home?
Yes.
Okay, so you can hand that to me, or
No,
we're going to call
he-
them back and I'm going to take you to jail for theft. Right now.
I didn't take it out of the house, first
Okay,
of all.
what doesn't
Keith
belong to
handed
you
it
belongs
me.
to the home. Hand me the
You're
phone,
way
or
out
you're
of
going to
line.
go
Hold
and
on,
go
I'm
to jail.
calling my number. You
No,
can't
you're going to
take
give me that phone right now, or that's the route we're going
Keith
to go.
gave me the phone to
All right,
use.
Turn around.
No. Excuse me, no. Take the phone. I don't have his number. It's
No, you
in
see
there.
that?
Stop. You guys are fools. You know, I'm so disappointed. But it's okay. It's okay. This will be rectified the right way. I don't know if his pecker got caught on the toilet or... I don't know. You guys are so cool. Be really nasty to a girl with mental diagnosis who has blood all over her face.
Are you going to leave, or are you not?
No, she
And
needs to go.
hold on. I need to ask you.
gonna go to jail.
Excuse me. No. For what? No.
For
Don't.
theft.
For
You-
theft?
Yes.
No. Call Keith right now. Excuse me.
I used force.
Will you at
Yeah.
least tell
That's
the
de
truth?
minimis.
Well, de minimis,
No,
but I'm saying,
no,
like, we're not
no.
playing this game.
You're gonna need to go get a hold of Brett. I didn't steal I didn't go in the house. How is it theft? To call the cops from across the street?
Because you're
This is
literally
brutality.
taking the
Still
phone.
have that phone number?
This
Yeah.
is
Just
brutality.
call and see if they want to press charges or not.
No,
Yeah.
this is brutality. Keith gave me.
Can you call Miss back, please?
Hey, they need to talk to your mom again.
Ma.
Hello?
Miss Officer Lynn again. Can we come under here so I don't get my pen? Hey, so do you have a cordless phone for your residence? Like a home phone, like an old school cordless phone?
Yes.
You do have one of those?
Yes.
Okay, so she had that phone in her hand and was asked to leave the property. She left the property and then didn't want to give us back the phone. And then she told us that the phone belonged, well, she claims she got it from Keith, but it's from inside your residence. Would you like to...
I have two of them, and yeah, no, that's mine.
Okay. Do you know the number to that phone?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's my home phone.
Okay, can you give me that phone number?
Sure, 94.
And would you like to press charges for theft? Because we have her detained in handcuffs right now. She was basically refusing to give us back the phone, so we had to take the phone from her and then place her in handcuffs.
Oh, wow. I really hate to do that, but, just tell her if she comes on the property again, then she's going to be arrested for trespassing.
Well, I can't do a trespass without you being present, unfortunately. All right.
And just let her know that I said I'll call the police if she comes on the property again, if you would, and, anything else that you may say or do or whatever, use your discretion.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
The same subject now.
Thanks so much.
71 Trigger News.
Thank you very much.
Copy request 1071.
Bye-bye.
Just hang on to that phone for a second. I want to try this number and call it.
Hello?
Hello, this is Officer Lynn.
Yeah, this is Crystal.
Okay, where you at?
I'm over here in the front porch.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Keith gave me, excuse me, sir, I don't have time for this. Keith gave me, Keith is the other son, excuse me, my things are on the floor.
All right, I'll get them.
Sir, I urge you to stop, and I will shut up.
We asked you to stop several times.
Because
and
this
you
is
could have
wrong.
left. You were given instructions from an officer
Why?
standby. You refused to do so, and you continue to take belongings such as a phone from that
Take
phone.
belongings?
Yeah, the phone.
Keith handed me that phone.
Okay. And Donna owns the home.
Excuse
and
me,
you
ma'am.
referred her. Let's go.
No, ask her.
You're going to have a
Ask
seat
her.
over here.
Ask her.
You're going to have a seat over here.
Ask her. Call Keith, please.
That officer's doing that, but for the time being, you're going to come over here.
She doesn't have his number.
And I will get your belongings.
She doesn't have his number. You don't want to do this, I promise. This is like, I can sue the hell out of you guys for this. What do you do? I get beat up at a girl's house who's smoking. You insane?
Right now, we're calling to see whether the homeowner wants to press charges for you leaving the property with her phone.
Keith gave me the phone
Is
outside.
Keith here right
hold
now?
on, wait. There's a doorbell thing. They have doorbell cameras.
Okay.
They have doorbell cameras. You can look on one of those.
Have a seat so you don't get soaking wet.
I'd rather get soaking wet.
Have a seat.
This is wrong.
Have a seat.
I'm shaking. May I please stand? May I please stand?
I want you to have a seat. I'll get your belongings and then you can
May I
stand.
please just stand?
Have a seat.
Okay. I have tendonitis in my foot. Can I please just stand?
I am
Please.
not going to ask you again. You are borderline of obstruction of justice. I am securing
I
you so I
got
can gather your belongings
my
from a public
face
sidewalk.
beat in.
Have a seat.
Keith gave me that phone. I didn't take it. I haven't been inside the house. Not once. Not one time.
Move your feet in for a second. I will get that stuff, bring it right here, and we'll continue our conversation.
I want Shelley Williams on the phone, please. Sir, this is police brutality.
It is not police brutality.
It is, sir.
You were asked nicely several times to leave the property. You continued to argue with officers, and then you took
You
something
guys
that
were
didn't belong to
You guys
you
were
from the home.
talking to me because I was trying to call Keith. I wasn't going to take that dumbass phone.
This isn't you call whoever you want and have them come out
Do
and
you
ask
think
mom and
I
dad.
was
if you don't get the answer
intentionally
to that.
going to take the phone? Because I told
Yeah,
you.
you had no intention of giving it back. As a matter of fact, when I told you to give me the phone, you refused to do so.
Because I was calling Keith. Please, hand me the phone so I can show you the number.
No.
You're taking me to jail?
Very possibly, yes. It depends on whether they want to press charges or not.
Can you tell them that Keith handed me the phone? I didn't go inside. It is imperative this little pissant know that. It is.
You literally, at the beginning of this conversation, said you were inside.
I have literally...
It's all recorded on body cam.
Then rewind it, please.
That's not how this works. It's not.
No, I said I am invited in the house. She allows me to
And you
stay
said at
here.
one point you were in there and set your phone down, and then you couldn't find it. And
In
said
the
she
little
took it.
freaking Quasimodo, in the shed. That's why I asked you to go in there with me. And every time I would pick up something that got stolen from my mom's property.
And what gives you the right to walk onto someone else's property and just start taking things? Do you know what that's
I
called?
didn't start taking
Do you know what
things.
it's called when you enter a fence or a home that does not belong to you with the intent to take things? Do you know what that is by statute?
Looking at it.
Do you know what that is? That's burglary.
What he's doing to my family, it's called burglary. What I was doing was looking at it. I don't steal from him. He steals from dumpsters and from other people who think I would steal from him. Obviously not. The girl's wearing my clothes. And look at my face. And yes, I did ask for an ambulance. And yes, we're going to need to get a hold of Keith. Keith is the one who handed me the phone. Donna hardly uses that phone.
Pertains to things like requesting attention and check our needs.
Can I please have a sip of my water? You guys didn't even look. You don't care about me, but you care about her. Why? Dude, I'm the one who called you guys. Keith told me to get her off the property. Keith is the older brother.
Okay, ma'am,
Yes,
we're not taking orders by telephone.
I
You
understand
entered a
that.
property where someone else lives and you do not.
Keith was here. He was in his bedroom. I was about to go see him. I was looking for my phone. You don't just leave your phone in a shrill room with a girl twisting bubble around, pushing me, telling me about. She didn't want me in there because she didn't want me to see all the shit they had stolen. Does that not make sense? If you grabbed a couple of those items and went and showed my mom and my kids and just said, if you had to guess whose are they? See what they say. Also, my neighbors are Freemasons on that street. Don't play. They've been recording.
You want to talk real quick?
They've been recording.
Give me a second to discuss with Officer Lynn. Watch your feet.
Hey man, how are you?
This is good.
Ma'am, they're here to check out your eye.
Yes, sir. Well, if I call Shelley and ask her to come wait with me, I have all types of stuff. See? You think I'm sneaking that in here too?
I didn't say that. I asked
Exactly.
You to see
It's a
what-
metaphor.
Talk to
It's a metaphor. I wasn't stealing the phone. It was still in my hand.
them. Let me see what you got.
She had me with like 2 or 3 different weapons.
Weapons. Do we know what they are?
Well, no one's checked that out yet.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, you need to stay over here.
You're new from here.
What, you're gonna manhandle
Just
me?
hang tight.
Yeah.
Why?
Just hang tight.
What's your birthday?
I don't want to talk to you right now. What happened?
Talk to him
No,
so
I
he
need
can
to
evaluate
know.
You can mark refused.
you. You can talk to
It's
him.
9
Issue with him. They can't do their job unless you let them do their job. Okay?
Okay, I don't care. All my stuff is in there and my phone is in there.
I need you to take a deep breath. Okay?
Why are you guys letting this happen?
Miss Cherokee, do you have an address?
17. Why is my phone still in there and why am I being arrested?
You good for a second? I'm just gonna flip.
Well, no, we're not. Hey, where's the weapons? Excuse me, aren't you supposed to find the bloody weapons?
Where's that?
Excuse me.
What's your name?
You are,
Is there anything in there that's...
are you listening to me?
I mean, they'll probably take this. The only thing, she won't be able to take the aerosol, but we won't
What?
store that anyway.
Take what? What happened now? Can you tell me? Can you speak? You guys are insane, dude. Insane. What's the longest on a trespass?
It's not a trespass.
What is it?
It's for
Obstruction.
resisting.
Resisting.
Yeah, resisting without violence, or it's
I'm
also
not
called
resisting.
obstruction.
I'm saying you guys are insane.
Listen, you refused to give him a phone, which you self-reported to us. You took from a residence
I
that
did
the homeowner
not.
told us that you
is
weren't
wrong.
allowed to be in.
Incorrect. Hearsay.
Okay?
Hearsay.
That's
You guys,
literally what you told me.
I have PTSD and I have blood dripping down my face. Did you really think I remembered that pussy ass phone was in my hand? Keith gave me the phone to hold on to. Did you ever try calling him, yes or no?
I don't have a phone number for Keith.
But you have a phone number for me. Can you call it so this dumb bitch doesn't have my phone all night? All my
Got a
baby
bunch of
pictures
loose
are in
pills
there.
here. Yeah, that's the same with these two.
Which language would you like me to say this in? Russian, French, German,
She's off of meds.
Spanish.
Ma'am,
Both
are
my
you
grandfathers
listen to me.
corporals
Listen to me.
Are veterans. He would spit on both of you right now.
Are you off your medication right now?
Are you off your medication, sir?
I'm asking a question because I'm curious about your mental health status.
Do you think it's okay to get hit with weapons and then
That's
get
not what I'm
arrested?
asking.
Do you think that's okay? Have you ever seen CSI? Ever? I'm very disappointed in you both. Hey, haircut. Will you do me a favor? Yes or no? It's Boost Bar, dude. Xanax has 4 perfusions, Boost Bar has 3. Pill identifier web.com or
I'm gonna get a yeah.
WebMD. Can you do me a favor? Please. It doesn't have to be like this.
We tried to tell you that.
Dude, you guys are arresting me for accidentally still having a phone in my hand that Keith handed to me. He was putting...
He asked you how many times to give him the phone.
I have PTSD. What do you mean, like once or twice? I wasn't even listening.
Okay, and then he had to physically remove it from your hand.
Why didn't you just set me down and tell me to breathe? Do you guys have kids?
I legitimately told you to breathe. I told you to take a deep breath.
Yes, and I thanked you, and I did breathe, and that's probably the only time I've breathed full time.
I try to not end up in this situation.
And what about you?
He does the same thing.
You don't have any children?
You don't have to have children to know how to calm someone down.
Yeah, you kind of do.
And the thing is, it wasn't working with you, and that's the That's why I asked you, are you currently off your medication?
No, I'm not off my medication.
Okay,
I'm wondering.
and that's what I was
with all due
asking.
Respect, sir, are you off your medication? Did you ever find the bloody weapons? Did you bag them up?
I'll take that.
Did you? I'm asking. It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
Yeah.
Excuse me, and my phone may not be
the jail
left
may
here.
take these because they have her name on it. The loose ones they're not going to take.
Just take me to my mom's house. This is insane. This is insane. I'm not trying to be any type of way, sir, but you're out of line. I'm not doing anything wrong. I said I would leave. You told me to wait in the... I didn't even realize I still had that.
No, we told you to wait on the sidewalk.
No, you guys are just looking for something to bitch at and pick at. So, okay, so my phone is still going to be in there, which means I'm never going to have access to any of my children's pictures again.
What's that?
Did you find the bubble in there? Did you find the meth?
Step out so this officer can search you.
Okay.
Step out right now.
I'm doing it. Why are you... This is police brutality.
Put your hand behind your
I
back.
have tendinitis, you don't. I have tendinitis. He just ripped me out.
You're damn right I did, because you took your handcuffs off and you're disobeying my lawful orders again. Which is how we got ourselves in this situation in the first place.
You will be sued. I have tendinitis.
Get in line.
Yeah, well, my attorney...
It doesn't mean you get to come out of handcuffs.
No, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
And then
I did what? I did what?
You slipped your handcuffs.
Yes, my hair's in my face. It makes me sick.
Okay, then maybe say something versus slipping out of handcuffs.
Excuse me, may
next
I
time.
ask you something?
No, you may not.
Oh, really?
No, I'm going to search you, then I'm leaving. That's all I'm here for.
Oh, okay. Everyone's on the dickhead team today.
Sure, that's
If
right.
you got hit in the face, do not forcefully put me in there.
Listen.
I have tendinitis in my foot.
Okay, I heard you the first time. My turn to talk. Do you have anything sharp on you that could hook me, stab me, needles, knives, anything? Yes or no? Because if I find it and it sticks me, it's another charge. Do you want to be difficult?
Talk to me?
I'm asking you a question.
He just slammed my knee.
How a conversation works is I ask a question and you answer. Yes or no, do you? Fantastic.
Am I going to get my fucking phone before you leave? Because she's going to take it. Did you guys find the meth bubbles and the needles in there? You guys are asking, you guys are treating me like I did something wrong. Look at my face.
Well, you're in handcuffs, so something's going on.
I should have arrested I would have enjoyed it. But no, I thought, you know what? I already said no, okay?
I'm asking about your bra now, not your pockets and being specific.
The whole body is in there.
Fantastic.
On her is a different story. Why don't she go save her little scrawny ass life? Are you guys gonna go look for the weapons?
Do I have a search warrant? No, I'm not going to go look for the weapons.
Oh, but you could open the door and see it.
That investigation is complete.
Oh, you are getting sued. Okay. What was your name?
You have my business card.
All right. What was your
It's
name?
also going to be in your arrest report, and I've already given it to you. I'm not required to give it to you multiple times. Have a seat.
Okay. I'll call you asshole.
That's fine.
Charge, resist officer without violence.
I need my children's photos.
In a trash can. This is for destruction. This is for safekeeping. It's our tow tag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with the case on it.
I also requested an ambulance.
Yep, and they came and checked you out. We're going to the jail.
Okay, and I need to speak with an attorney immediately. Please go get my phone!
Second video. Police officers were dispatched following reports of a physical altercation involving approximately 10 individuals and the possible presence of a firearm. Upon arrival, officers observed Emilio and Maria standing in the middle of the street, both shouting loudly. Emilio repeatedly yelled, while Maria was belligerent, combative, and refused to comply with officers' commands.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat, both of you guys. Have a seat. Have a seat.
They put a gun in front of her, and they want to fight because they put a gun in front of her. In the face, they put a gun in the face and tell her we're gonna shoot him. That nigga, the white one.
All right.
Shake, you bitch! Shake!
Come on. Go over here. Go over here. Go over here.
Sir.
Listen, we're trying
No,
to figure it out.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please, don't do that. Don't do this to me, please. Don't do this to me.
Sit down.
Wait.
Sit down.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
You want to go in handcuffs? Maria, come on.
Wait, don't do this to me.
Knock it off. Knock it off.
I'm not your bitch. Don't
Knock it off. Guys, hang out over there for a second.
Them two.
I'm not from this country. Let me talk to this.
Okay? Are you guys 1030?
No. Nobody's trying to help us happen.
No, listen to me. You're not listening to me.
Hey, sir, what are you doing?
We're not gonna. I know, but guess what? When you run your mouth, you go in handcuffs until we figure it out. So shut up. Can you please help me out? No, shut until we figure it out. Chill. Got it? We'll figure it out, but we don't need you guys yelling at us.
You're the one to sit down. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Have you seen my?
Have a seat.
Have you seen my size? Have you seen my strength? Have you seen it?
Maria. We tried to handle it.
Sí, y le vale, y ni siquiera pregunta.
Standing with a gun. I got the videos and everything.
Hey, yo, y'all niggas, you can talk shit, bro. Stop talking noise, nigga.
That's his car, and these are your biggest instigators right here. These two right here.
And that's your car?
That's his car. He rolled up and jumped on both of those.
Yeah, because my girl was screaming. My wife was screaming. Oh, they were hitting her. In front of me as soon as I pulled up.
I'm a terrorist. No worries, Emilio. I'm a terrorist on all this, motherfucker.
Ustedes son unos maricones, todos ustedes.
Maricones, eso es lo que son. Maldito lame culo.
You hate women. Jump me,
You
nigga.
hitting me in my face.
You jumped me between
You
five.
jump me in my face. You. Yeah, run away. Why are you grabbing? Assault me in my face. That there.
Don't even embark on my fist. Will you
Look at me, you the way I am.
Well, I asked you very nicely.
You're very nice and you
Put your hands on a woman, bro.
don't touch me. No me calles, José. Hey, no me calles, Emilio. El juego y se me limpian en él. Cállate, José. I love glad being going back to my country. They're bad. I don't give a. I can go to jail and they come. Yeah, I know they hit me.
Look at the camera.
They broke my nose. They hit me all over. Me up. Look that way. They're grabbing me. Look.
Excuse me, what's
Look,
going on with my wife?
look.
Hey, what's going on?
Want to have fun?
We're trying to figure it out.
Talk to me.
We're trying to figure it out.
I can see it in your eyes.
Jesus Christ. Here, we're gonna sit you in here so you can
I'll
shut
pray
the
for
fuck
you and
up.
honey.
There you go.
Yeah.
Get up. Come on.
What's your name?
There you
What's
go.
your name, ho?
There you go. Idiot.
Can I go see my wife, please?
No, sir, you gotta sit right there for now.
Who can I talk to, sir? Can I talk to anybody?
Someone's gonna come talk to you.
Please, I need to talk to
Get it all
someone.
sorted out, alright?
Bueno, me le sacaron una pistola. Pasale, pero ¿por qué hicieron eso?
Maria, can I talk to you?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Talking over us.
Good, you guys are not.
Maria.
Everything is a lie.
Maria.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Sir,
I'm trying to talk
no,
to you.
okay,
Okay, so here's
Sir,
the
look at me.
listen.
No,
Let
no,
me, no,
no,
I'm
you're
not gonna
listening
shut
to
the
me.
door if you don't let me talk first.
Listen, look
no,
at
no,
me.
no. You look at me. I'm gonna tell you something. Shh, right now. Okay, listen. Okay.
Are you looking at me though?
I am looking right at you, Maria. Okay,
What
so
am I
here's the
doing?
deal. Listen. We're corroborating what you guys are telling us. That's what we're doing right now, okay?
That guy
Give
jumped
a-
on me,
I know.
sir. He over.
Guess what? Guess what?
That's nothing
We're looking at
happened
that
to
right
me.
now, okay? Was there a gun pulled on you?
I have the camera.
Was there a gun, ma'am? Yes or no? Was there a gun pulled on you?
No.
Was there a gun pulled on the other guy that was with
Yes.
you? Cool. That's what we're trying to figure out. We're working on it. You're in here because you're being hyper and it's causing everybody to be stirred up. Okay.
It's upsetting
so
me,
just
sir.
I know it's upsetting you, but it's upsetting everybody.
good
Can you give me a minute to work? I'm trying to corroborate what you guys are telling. I'm trying to what you guys are telling us. We're trying to work it out. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. I want to make sure you're not pulled on you,
Do
but
you
it was
know
pulled
about
on
human
him,
rights
right?
though, right?
What? No. Are you under
Do you
arrest
know
right
about
now?
no?
Okay.
Do you
What
know about
color-
human
What kind
rights?
of gun was it?
It was a black guy.
Black gun. Now, was it the
The
DJ?
guy with the tattoos, he followed me to the restroom and he
Was it the
phoned me.
DJ?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I want to finish the story, but I need to get different parts to put together. I want to make sure what you're telling is the truth. So far, it seems like it could be. Give me 1 minute, okay? I'll be right back with you, okay? Thank you, all right? We're going to go, yeah. So I talked to Maria, got her calmed down a little bit. She said the gun was never pulled on her, but it was pulled on her boyfriend or the guy that she's with here, and said it was, I believe she might have said it was from the DJ, I'm not sure. But yeah, she did corroborate that. She says it was not pulled on me, but she was grabbed by the guy with all the tattoos. Sounds like this guy.
Yes, and he told me that already.
Told her like into the bathroom, whatever. Like I guess the melee, whatever. I don't know if she got pushed in or whatever. But yeah, so that's.
We have our door guy rotate with Roberto that's bartending so he can come out too, as well.
Either they're going to come out in the next 5 minutes or I'm going in there to get them.
No, I understand,
Okay.
sir. We're just trying to.
The owner's
rotate.
here and the manager's here. I need to be out here or we're going to have a problem.
Okay.
Okay?
Kyle, come to rotate.
Listen. Hey, I need to see the owner, the manager, out here now. If not, I'm coming in to get them. Okay?
Oh, yeah, no. We have
All right, I'm not going to wait out here 15 minutes on them.
That's fine. We haven't. I just had to find someone to plug it.
All right, I don't care less about your door right now. We have a situation. I need them out here now.
100%. You got it.
Maria, was it? Maria? That's what I'm asking because I just want to make sure. Who was the guy that pulled the gun on you?
The bartender.
The bartender? Okay.
Look, I work hard, sir.
I understand that, but like my partner just said, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure out, but when we first come on scene, I get it that you and your husband are hype. I get it. I understand it.
No, not really.
But when we're telling you guys to calm down and relax so we can understand what's going on, and you keep going and going
No,
and
what
going.
happened is that my husband got upset because the guys from the inside, they were assaulting me with no reason. I'm not, look at me, sir, come on, bro.
When you say assaulting, what do you mean?
They were jumping on me, they hit me in my face and my legs and everything. My husband wasn't here, it was me and my cousin and my other friends. And then I didn't want no problem. I sort of got, look, I have
So
work.
what started it? I mean, did they just?
Look, I went back to next room. I came back, and out of the nowhere, they start jumping and fighting. So next thing you know, I start jumping on everybody. I didn't know what was going on.
So when they started fighting, were they fighting your husband?
No,
or? Okay.
no. My husband came after that. When you guys jump on me,
Okay.
my husband was coming. So I told him, look, Emilio, they didn't do anything, but he was upset because he thought that was someone from inside jumping on me, and he had all the right. He's my husband.
Of course, yeah.
So I started to say, don't hit on my husband.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything. So I grabbed him, and this other guy, your friend, he jumped on me saying,
Well, I'm talking about what happened inside. So you were coming out of the bathroom. These people began to jump on you. All right.
yes,
Then your husband came,
yes.
and then he saw you getting hit, so
Yes,
that's why he jumped
tried
in.
to rescue me.
Okay.
Yes, so I was like, "Don't jump on my husband," because
Yeah.
you don't know what was going on. So I grabbed my husband for you guys not to hit him on him, because I don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah.
What's her look? To be honest,
So
I don't know what happened. I don't even know what the going on. I don't even go out. Today was my first night going out in the West. I just come here to work and send money to my country.
Okay, I understand that. At what point? So when you came out of the bathroom,
Everything started.
okay, so like when you
I see jumping all of the rubber. I was like, what?
no, so that's what I'm saying. So when you came out of the bathroom, they started jumping on you, and your husband came.
Yes.
At what point did you see the gun?
When the guy was holding me like, you're not going back to the restaurant. I'm like, what you're talking about? And he shoot me with the gun. The big guy, white guy, tattoos, that big guy. I was like, what's wrong with you? It's just me and you. I was trying to like,
The guy,
man
that was,
up,
the guy that was just out here?
Yeah, a bald guy with all tattoos in his neck and everything.
Okay.
Sorry, but look, I came here with the parole. I just came here to work. I don't like to harm nobody. I don't want to, I don't even want to go in jail or shit like that. Not even in my country, bro. I'm from Nicaragua.
Well, like I said, right now, you're not under arrest, okay?
No, I know that.
You're just being detained because everybody's hyped. We're trying to, you have to
But
understand.
even you guys, when you guys
I know,
grab me like
but
this,
listen,
and she hurt.
Okay, but listen, this is what I'm trying to tell
I'm
you
a
though.
woman.
When we pull up and we have a big, large crowd like this, okay, we have a million things that we have to think about, okay?
Where my shoe at?
I'll get you your shoe. What we were told
I'm only
was
25.
okay, but listen,
bro. I'm not even
when we get a call,
4.
but listen, when we get a call that somebody has a gun,
We don't
we're
have no
already up
gun.
here. I understand that, but we don't know that. When we get here, we have no idea. So when we first get here, we see people running in the streets. We hear that there's a gun, and we pull up and we see a lot of people in the streets. We have to figure out quickly what's going on. I understand, and I get because you just went through that, so you're pissed off.
I'm not
so,
scared about no gun.
I know, but listen to me
I'm
though.
from Nicaragua.
I understand that, but when we pull up and you're super
45
listen,
47.
listen,
You don't
listen.
know. You don't understand.
Okay, but listen to me. I'm trying to explain it to you. When we pull up and you're screaming at us, and we tell you, hey,
This is a good training.
relax,
You guys have.
relax, and you're not relaxing, this is what happens.
You
Just
guys
like I told
don't
your husband.
understand. You've
Just
been
like
trained,
I
sir.
understand that, but just
Sir,
like I
you've
told you,
been
no. But look, your husband. When I went up to him, I
My
said, hey,
husband been raised in the United States of America.
okay, but listen though, when I went to your husband and I said, hey, relax, let's figure it out,
He's
he calmed down.
He loves me.
I understand, but he calmed down because he understands, like, him screaming at us is not going to help the situation.
And he will not. He's still upset. I can't tell that. Can I help him, please? He just listen to me, sir. Please, I beg you.
Sit down. I'm gonna go grab your shoe.
Look, I'm not gonna do anything. I just wanna talk to him.
No. You can't do that right now.
What's your name?
Officer Davis.
Davis, look.
Let us figure this out.
Mr.
and then
Davis,
you'll be
I'll
able to
pray
talk.
for you tomorrow.
I thank you. I
I go
appreciate it.
every Sunday to
Thank you.
church.
I appreciate it. I'll go get your shoe.
My
It's sitting
husband
right
is
there.
only upset because he can't save me. He loves me a lot.
I understand that. I get it.
He been going through a lot. Their father abused him when he was a child, and he don't talk to nobody but me.
Okay, I understand.
Ain't nobody. No, you don't.
No, I do understand.
No, sorry,
listen, just because I have this on
I've
doesn't mean
been
that I
raped.
haven't been through anything.
I've been
okay?
raped, sir. My girlfriend been raped.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you don't.
All
You
right.
know how that feels.
Let us figure this out.
And I still believe in love, and I know you that you're a good guy. Since I
try.
saw you. But look,
I try.
I don't anything wrong with her. They jump on me. Look at me. Look.
Well, now that you told me your
It's
side.
my first night that coming down in this place, sir.
I understand.
I work at an eating house.
Listen,
I'm a front desk.
listen. Now that you told me your story, now I can tell my sergeant that. I can tell him your side of the story. But we didn't know that because you were screaming. That's why we needed you to calm down.
How do you want me to scream when everybody jump on me and everybody is a male? Come on, I've been raped before, bro. I've been raped before. You don't know that. My mom doesn't know that. My dad doesn't know that. It's awful, sir.
All right, do me a favor. Just sit back in here. I know. All right, I'll be right back with you. All right. I'll go get your shoe for you. You want me to roll the window down for you so you get a little air back here?
Let me try it. That's it.
No.
Hey, where's the teachers? They're bringing them out.
No, they're not gonna come.
Listen, guys, nothing happened. I know it's not him. We know who it is. But nothing happens like the TV show. I wish it did. Without the commercial breaks, it'd be nice. But listen. So
just put it in my place, please.
So
if that nigga just shoot me and I was in the blood with a shoot, what you gonna say? No, it's what because he was drunk. No.
When you try being in our shoes and arriving on the scene when everybody's screaming on our faces on something that we didn't see, and I've got your story, her story, his story, their stories, and everybody's stories.
But
listen, everybody might have seen it, but everybody's story is different. So what we have to do is calm everybody down, and now we have to go through piece by piece and go, I need your story, I need your story. You guys saw what you guys saw, right? So listen, if you guys saw something, I need to talk to you separate. I can talk to you, then I'll talk to you. And I got to get what happened there, okay?
But just an example is if
there's no examples. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. Let's cut the examples out. I don't want to know. Listen, stop. It doesn't. In the big scheme of things, it doesn't. Because I'm telling you, right? So can I talk to you real quick? Yes. All right, let's go over here real quick. Okay. So I understand you're private with your friend. You were inside, right?
We both inside.
Okay. And then what did you
we just came out?
Yeah.
¿Habla español, no?
No.
Okay, we just came out.
Yeah.
And then we just saw those, like,
you saw the fight. A bunch of people just kind of... Now,
like,
was this outside
friend,
in the street?
Like his cousin.
Right.
And
then was this in the street?
Yes.
Okay.
It was right.
Did you see anything inside the building?
Inside of it, no.
Okay, so you guys showed up when they were in the street getting beat up by everybody, by the security guys.
Both of them.
Okay.
You saw that guy?
Yep, saw him.
That's her
boyfriend, right? And they're friends of yours. Friends of you guys. Okay, so you guys just were outside.
I don't know what happened.
Right, but there was just a fight
coming out. I don't know if they touched her or something. I don't know.
No, okay.
But we just saw that we just separated them.
Yeah.
And the DJ, the Cuban guy.
Right. Outside? He came outside with it?
Right here.
Okay, right in the front.
Yes.
So he came outside and he pulled like a black handgun, silver handgun, like a handgun?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Now, did he have it down or did he have it up? Did he point it? Like,
to be honest, I don't know.
But what did he say?
He got it down.
Okay. It was very noticeable. It was very noticeable that it was a gun.
It was a gun.
Right. And you've seen
it wasn't like a regular gun.
Like I have a Glock. So something similar maybe to that. But you knew that it was a handgun. Yeah. Now, what did you hear him say anything, or did he just show it?
I did, but kind of drunk.
That's fine. Did he like do this?
I saw him.
Okay,
yeah, he did.
He did one of this, or did he pull it out
like this? Not point here.
Not point. He was there.
Yes.
Okay. So he had it pointed here, and he was just kind of yelling something at you. Okay. Awesome. That's your.
But that's about our shit, right?
No, it's good. That's good that you. So, like I said, you're painting a picture. I've got some other stuff here, so we're putting everything right. Yeah, it's fine. So, give us a second. Let me go back so I can let the sergeant know on what we've got because he's trying to put his picture together and what happened.
And I hear something about him. You know.
Yeah. So let me do that real quick. And your friend that was with you at the time, so he can corroborate the same thing. Right. I like talking. Like I said, I could tell you're a little bit more sober than him. So okay.
¿Sabes si ellos pueden ver las cámaras?
Trató de hablar con ella, pero ella se puso muy agresiva.
You said you got off.
This is from a few days ago, so you can tell there's no blood or anything, sir. I ain't shit carrying a case of beer.
Like, who else was involved? It was just you?
I was working the stairs like I usually do. I saw the girl escalate the problem. I just tried to go over there and restrain her. Next thing you know, I'm gonna blast it from like 5 different angles. He got clocked. I don't know where all these kids came from. But that girl hit me.
Al que no conoce, ya, entonces, bueno, nada, lanzó para acá, lanzó para allá, cuando me pegó a mí, ahí sí yo me arreglé. Él estaba en el suelo. Sí, yo estaba afuera, desde que ellos empiezan a salir, yo estoy saliendo. Yo vivo con Roberto. Yo con Roberto, sí, yo siempre vengo, siempre estoy pendiente de que por lo menos no pase nadie por la puerta, porque a veces pasa mucho que alguien quiere abrir la puerta a otro, cosas así. Pero de la cara no se puede dañar la cámara.
Clay, you still got the same number, right?
Clay. Over there, the cowboy guy.
Yes.
He got hit too, right?
Yo no pegué golpe. Yo solo
Can you ask her if he did?
Sí, me lleva al suelo. Incluso la chica tratando de quitarme me cogió toda la camisa. Sí. Apenas él me pegó, yo fui encima de él y...
Ahora, el golpe te pegó el golpe.
Sí, por supuesto. Es que por eso fue que yo fui.
I want to take a picture.
Yeah, he took one.
Oh, he took a pic?
Yeah, he took one.
Okay.
You want to take one?
No, it's okay. He can send it to me.
Yeah, I got assaulted by the guy and the girl.
It started with you?
Yeah.
The girl
I was playing pool.
here a few times. After
The girl, I don't know if it's his wife or what.
She was dancing inside with another guy.
I don't know if you.
I just asked him to give me a sec. I wanted to take my shot.
You have your ID?
He said okay.
No, I don't.
He moved. She got a ball and she threw it on the table. Kyle. I was talking to her like, why are you doing that? And she got so aggressive with everybody. Kyle was about to take her out. Then Manolo came, also taking out. I was coming. Then he came, taking everybody. Everybody. That's my wife. That's my wife. That's my wife.
So he walked in and started.
Yeah, not in, but outside because.
So he never went inside.
Oh, that guy. I didn't see if he went inside. I just, because they were trying to get her outside, I was, I live in the record. Yeah, I was coming outside. Hello?
Yeah, she ripped my shirt up.
Also, cowboy. Actually, everybody went to because they got so aggressive.
I was working this side of the door.
So when all this
and everybody came to the place. You know what happens when they see just. So there was a lot of people. I don't know if they went inside or not. I didn't see.
So when all of this happened, it happened outside.
Everything happened inside, then outside.
Okay. So it started inside and then
exactly. Yeah, it started inside. Everything started inside.
And then
it went outside.
She got pushing and assaulting him, and he's like,
"Did he get your information or no?"
Yeah, he got it.
Okay.
To the door because we have to ask you to leave. That's when this car came flying up, screeched to a halt, started assaulting him, and then I stepped in,
I went to the ground with him,
and he jumped on all of us and started assaulting us. We got him off the stairs, put him on the pavement, and we tried restraining him there. She come up, that's when she started assaulting all of us. I got up because he was restrained for a minute, and she started trying to rip my shirt off, and I was just trying to hold her back.
She said something to you?
No. She grabbed the ball. When I asked the guy, because I didn't talk to her. I asked the guy, not him, the other one.
She kept getting in the middle and just hitting
everyone. Just give me a second, I want to shoot.
She was saying we hit her.
Hit her, actually. And I was about to shoot when I saw her grabbing the ball and just throwing it away.
She obviously called him.
Kyle saw her, and I was like, hey,
that's when he come rolling up, left his car right there, and he started swinging on her.
And Kyle was, even Kyle was like, Kyle is not immediately like, he was like, I didn't hear what he said, but he was trying to talk to her. And then she got aggressive immediately.
When you say she got aggressive, what did she do? Was she
actually she went to one of the guys that was playing with me, and I started like
getting in his
face?
Assaulting
him, and she assaulted Kyle also.
So at that point, she came in. That's when she started hitting, or she was just being like run like.
I don't know if she hit him or not.
But she was kind of like in his face and just
very aggressive. Like she was like going through everybody.
So after that happened, when her husband came inside, is that when he started hitting everybody, or is? At what point did
Okay,
they
I
get
know.
physical?
From the inside.
So like at what
from
point?
the inside,
no,
whenever the guys tried to take her out, she wasn't like she tried to resist immediately. Then the guy also tried to resist with her.
So Clay was trying to get her out.
Yeah, Clay, Kyle, and Cowboy.
Okay.
So and Manolo.
Okay, so they were trying to get her out.
Everybody was trying because immediately, whenever everybody saw that
and then that's
the
when she
atmosphere,
started.
yeah.
And then okay, so now I see. See, because when we first get here, we're trying to figure everything out. So now
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
They were trying to get her out.
Yeah.
She's kicking and
She's
screaming.
trying to resist.
Her husband comes and sees what's
Yes.
going on, and then they end up getting
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly. So when I got hit outside. I'm not gonna lie. I got hit outside, and outside I took him to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why actually my elbow is like this because I immediately took him by the neck and I went to the ground. You know.
Yeah.
So that I took him here. Then after that, I got up and went inside.
Okay.
Of course, when I was grabbing him.
You have ID?
Yeah, my ID is here.
I have.
You got Clay's?
No, you got Clay's, right?
I have his number, but I don't have.
Yeah, you'll have to get Clay's information. Alright, so I have his. I have Lewis the DJ, Brandon, which is the door guy here, and I have the black guy. Okay. I got his so I have all there.
Yeah, I finally got the story ironed out. It's kind of
What I got from this guy, he doesn't work here.
Yeah.
He was playing pool. He was just playing pool. There was that guy that came up to the table. He asked him, "Hey, could I be able to take a shot?" The guy moved. She grabbed the ball and tosses it. He goes and lets security know. He lets security know. Security tries to just talk to her. She starts losing her mind on security. So security escorts her out. She's trying to push her way back in.
But at the time, she was being combative while they were trying to bring her out.
They were trying to bring her out, and then he pulls up, and he fights, and then other people start just jumping in, and then the other people have all taken off. They all said these guys didn't throw any punches or nothing. They were trying to pull her back, but the other guys all left. So that's where we're at.
The male on the ground and the female in the car or in the call because I found them through previous calls that I had with them. So they're already populated in.
Okay. So sweet. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, sir. What'd you like to say?
Well, I'd like to say, can I please get these handcuffs on me so I can, set up, relax?
No, that's not an option right now, man.
Why not? Am I being detained?
You want to tell me what's happening? What happened, or?
Yeah, I want to. I want to speak to somebody, please. That's reasonable and it's me and wants to hear me out.
I'm right here.
Bro, I pulled up because I was seeing where my wife was on the GPS. And when I pull up, there's two dudes grabbing my wife by the neck and the other one's pulling her by her arm. As soon as I saw her, she jumped out the car, man. And I tackled one of the first one I caught. Go. Well, what do you do?
And then what happened after that? I mean,
I don't know. Got choked out, got beat up. My wife got hit too. My cousin's watching. That's her cousin, right there with his friend. That's my family.
those two are.
One of them is her cousin. I can't see. My glasses are somewhere around there, bro.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find the glasses.
Please, man. Bro.
I'm gonna get EMS to come out here and check you out, all right?
No, I'm alright. I don't want. Look, I just want to clean myself up with my shirt. I got my shirt right here.
Brother, your shirt's not gonna do anything, man. Brother, your whole side of your face is pretty swollen. All right.
Am I split?
You're not split, but your side of your face is pretty swollen, man.
I'm not getting back from this one.
All right.
That shit crazy.
So you weren't here?
No, man.
You weren't inside?
No, I pulled up and my wife was being manhandled by these.
Talk to me, bro. Don't talk to them.
Esa gente son unos pendejos, bro.
Sure, that's not gonna help your case.
I don't give a man. Them bro, they hit a woman.
Are these your glasses?
Yes, ma'am.
You mean put them on your face?
Yeah. Actually, please. What clothes my wife in?
I don't want to push too.
It's okay. What clothes my wife in? I want to go see her.
No, you can't see her right now.
I can't see her right now. Hey, man. I Nah, bro. You pointing your hands on a woman, bro. Hey, miss. Will you be so kind to give me a wipe some water? Please.
We're not allowed to do that. We can't. Right now, she's sitting in the AC.
Open, moth white boy.
Sorry, she's getting crazy back there. Who's transporting?
We got to get him transported.
You want me to take them both?
No.
Who's going to take him?
Got to get somebody to take.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
He's been here the whole time.
Yo!
Stop that!
That's why you
Stop
guys
that.
okay? But you
Stop
guys
that.
giving him water?
Stop
But
it.
give you water?
it.
That's why you guys okay? Bitch? Huh? That's why you guys okay?
Get it going, yeah.
But you give him water?
Charges for both Maria and Emilio: battery, touch or strike, and disorderly conduct on the premises of an establishment.
9-5, you still on scene? Hey! That's a cell phone. Well, now we're in the back.